Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and here we're at the third preseason game going against the Baltimore Ravens. They actually played last night in real life, but man, the burning question on this year in my franchise and in real life is Tyrod Taylor the answer at quarterback. And Tyrod Taylor is an interesting quarterback. He actually used to back up Joe Flacco for about 3 years. He finally got his opportunity to go to Buffalo, get a chance to start here, and he's actually done pretty well. I mean, Buffalo, like I said, hasn't made the playoffs in 19 years. So, but the problem is that only this year is guaranteed on his contract. They gave him, they restructured his contract, only extended him for one additional year, it seems like. So, Tyrod Taylor, he has the speed. It's just something about him. I mean, he just doesn't get it done consistently enough. So that's why they drafted Nathan Peterman out of Pitt. He's going to be looking to have a really good preseason. I mean, in real life, he's been so consistent, accurate, and we're going to be looking to see if Nathan Peterman is the answer. I mean, because we need to look at our future. We need to see if we can get anything for Tyrod Taylor. We need to get it while we can. I mean, like I said, I mean, he has a $12 million contract, and for a quarterback, that's not that high, realistically. So here we are, the Ravens, Joe Flacco, and right there you see him finding Mike Wallace. And here's a problem with our secondary is that we need to cover guys in man coverage. There is Terrence West getting a nice 9-yard gain. Joe Flacco on 3rd and 1 is going to find an open Mike Wallace in the end zone. And the Ravens are going to score on their first drive. Roll down the field like it was nothing, honestly. And here is Tyrod Taylor bringing out the offense under center on the first play. And he's going to find an open Charles Clay over the middle. That's going to be a connection you're going to see a lot. Charles Clay has been a staple in the Bills offense for the last couple years, and here Tyrod Taylor is rolling out to the right, and this is where he uses his legs. But Philly Brown on that one, he's got to hold that in. He's got to bring that in. So out of the slot, I kind of like Philly Brown. He creates separation. But on that play, he couldn't make the catch. And here, Kyle Williams is getting the sack. That's a good sign to see. We didn't have to send a blitz on that one. Just 4 down linemen. Kyle Williams gets to him. So here they are on a 3rd and 14. Joe Flacco's got all day to throw the ball, and he just throws it away. I was hoping to get a little pass rush on that one. I don't like seeing Joe Flacco sit back. So here is Brandon Tate back to receive the punt. I'm looking for a good punt returner, and here Brandon Tate finds a little running room, jukes a defender, and he gets down to about the 43-yard line. So Tyrod Taylor comes out. He allows one up, and that one's going to be tipped and intercepted. He put a little bit too much air under that one. Charles Clay didn't go up and get it. So the Baltimore Ravens are going to take over here, giving the ball to Terrence West, and he shakes a defender, gets a nice 10-yard gain. Marcel Darius comes up for the tackle there. And on a 3rd and 7 later in the drive, Joe Flacco is going to drop back to pass. He's going to have all day to throw the ball, and he has a wide open guy on the right side, and he doesn't hit him. So Kyle Williams gets another sack. So Kyle Williams is showing why he's a savvy veteran. Here Tyrod Taylor is going to find an open Philly Brown over the middle, and that's going to be a good connection, man. Like I said, I like Philly Brown. He gets good separation, and here LaShawn McCoy is breaking off a 12-yard gain. He didn't have a great day by any means, but this is the preseason. We're shaking off the rust here, and here he's finding the rookie Zay Jones. And Zay Jones, man, he's going to be a guy that is really going to improve throughout the year. He's a rookie, so, man, I mean, honestly, he was so impressive in this game. Here, Tyrod Taylor is using his legs, rolling out, and he's going to pick up the first down on a 3rd and 5. So Tyrod Taylor is moving the ball nicely on this drive. Here he's going to find Zay Jones again over the middle. Zay Jones is moving the ball on this drive through a couple of catches, and here on a 3rd and goal, Tyrod Taylor Ty Bowser's going to come in and sack him, so that's going to be a T-Suggs Ty Bowser. They're going to be really scary as far as pass rush goes this year. The NFL better watch out for those two. And here, Lorenzo Alexander is getting the pick. And on that play, I blitzed the outside corners. I blitzed the nickel corner and the outside corner. Joe Flacco thinks he sees an open man, but Lorenzo Alexander comes up for the pick six. So the Bills take the early 10-7 lead here in the second quarter. And that was just before the 2-minute warning, actually. That was an early 2-minute warning. So here, this is where we need some help, man. Our man coverage needs to get better. Because when we play man, we need to be making plays here. And here later in the drive, look at this. I accidentally hit pause. And Brashad Perriman takes it to the house. Man, I accidentally hit pause. That probably messed me up with the tackle there. So we get the ball back, 10-14 with less than a minute to go. And Tyrod Taylor throws an absolute dot to Philly Brown. Philly Brown's actually impressing here, turning heads. I didn't expect him to be this good. And here, Zay Jones is creating a little bit of separation. What a great throw there by Tyrod Taylor on the run to the outside where only his guy can get it. And what did I just say? Philly Brown is coming and impressing this game. So we are down to about the 2-yard line. End up kicking the field goal. So we go into half down by 1. I mean, it was a decent half. And Tyrod Taylor's going to stay in for the third quarter here. We're going to start with the ball here. And he's going to find an open man over the middle. And like I said, Tyrod Taylor, he flashes pretty good throws. And here's LaShawn McCoy getting stopped by T-Suggs. Our left tackle is getting eat up all game. I mean, here he goes rolling out again. He finds his man, Philly Brown. Philly Brown is all over the field, especially on these play-action passes, and that's the advantage of having LaShawn McCoy at running back. You always have to account for that running back out of the field, getting the ball like this from the quarterback in the shotgun. Joe Flacco hands off to Terrence West there, gets a nice 15-yard gain, and Joe Flacco drops back once again, and he finds his receiver, but there's the other rookie, Tre'Davious White. Man, he had such a great game. It seemed like he made a bunch of solo tackles. I believe he led the team in tackles this game. And here's Jordan Matthews finally getting involved, the new acquisition for the Buffalo Bills coming from Philly. And like I said, Tre'Davious White had a great game. He was breaking up passes left and right. He didn't have any interceptions, but here he's finding Jordan Matthews. Tyrod Taylor is over the middle. Jordan Matthews is creating separation. Their number one corner, and he was doing it all game, but we finally got him the ball in the second half. And here LaShawn McCoy busting out a pretty good run here, 8-yard gain. Like I said, he didn't have too many yards this game, but we're going to have to settle for the field goal on this drive. So it's 22-14 here at the beginning of the fourth here. Then Ryan Mallett is in the game. And he's going to find Max Williams, and Max Williams is going to make a move up the middle. And, Ryan Mallett, he's not a very good quarterback. And here he's going to throw a pick here, and that's going to be Roll. And Roll is actually a guy that's on the bubble here. I mean, we need to see if he's going to make the team. I don't know, because I might need to keep him because, like I said, our secondary is kind of suspect. And here Nathan Peterman is in the game, finding his first target of the game, and that's going to be 11 yards. And here I'm going to give the ball to Williams here, Joe Williams, and he's going to get a pretty good gain here. Nathan Peterman's going to find an open receiver, and Nick O'Leary, the tight end, isn't going to hold on to that ball. So Nathan Peterman missed on his opportunity to have his first passing touchdown, but he does get a QB sneak here, so he gets his first rushing touchdown of his NFL career. Hopefully it's going to be a long one. And here, another pick, this time by Preston Brown. Like I said, Ryan Mallett isn't making good decisions. My linebacker was right there. And we have a commanding 29-14 lead. And we have the ball here. Nathan Peterman, I want to see what he can do as far as throwing the ball. But here, he's going to show his legs off. He has some decent speed. He's not slow by any stretch. So here he is giving the ball off to Taiwan Jones. I want to see what Taiwan Jones can do. He's been showing me a little bit of power in this game. I gave him the ball on that one. He has a speed to get to the outside as well. And here Brandon Tate is in the slot. He's not just a punt returner. He can also catch passes. And here I'm giving it to Tywan Jones. And here he is showing his power, stumbling into the end zone. And the Bills are taking a huge lead here in the second half. A second half surge has really propelled us to a 36-14 victory. And like I said, the two shining stars of this game, Tre'Davious White was making a lot of plays on the outside there. He was locking up his guys. They didn't really throw to his side. After a while, when he started breaking up passes, they stopped throwing to his side. So that's a good sign because, hey, if they don't throw to your side, then hey, I can't argue with you. So here, LaShawn McCoy, 14 rushes for 33 yards. Here's the receiving core. Look at this. Zay Jones, 5 receptions, 74 yards. Jordan Matthews, 94, and Philly Brown, 99 yards. So our top 3 receivers impress in the debut of that 3 receiving core, that trio. Then Tre'Davious White, like I said, 3 solos, led the team there in solos. He had a tackle for loss too. I mean, he was impressive. He showed that he can tackle, showed that he can cover the field. Preston Brown had a pick. And here's the XP that I earned for this game. Zay Jones gets the most on offense. No surprise there. And Tre'Davious White, like I said, he had a hell of a game. Almost 1,200 XP. So Preston Brown is right behind him. Sharice Wright, Micah Hyde, who also made his debut with that starting defense as well. EJ Gaines also with the debut, but he struggled a little bit. But like I said, man, this is going to be fun for us, man. Tune in, hit subscribe, hit that like button. We'll be back for the next episode. Who's going to get cut?